Welcome back, everybody, to Rasputin Gaming Presents. This is our continuing Platinum Trophy playthrough for Horizon Forbidden West. We are just completed up
Well,
to the
now
Brink
that
main
that's done,
quest,
the embassy
and now
can
we have
finally
the
get
new
underway.
quest,
If I can get through it,
the
I'll be able to
Embassy.
track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup.
So there you go. There's the trophy,
Guess I can
secured
head straight
passage.
for Fahrenheit. Or poke around the Daunt some more first, and maybe take Petra up on that drink.
So there's lots of vendors around. Food vendors can buy you. They can supply you with skill boosting food, treats, things like that. There he is. This guy right here that we helped before,
Back for that free
Milduf.
meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
So let's take a look at what kind of things he can do for us. They don't last super long, but we can take a look at them. So health and stamina restoration with a boost to health for 3 minutes. Recover concentration. Boost health generation. Boost low melee levels. So those are the items there. So I think the other one I did not visit for you guys was herbalists. I don't see them on this side. Let's quickly go take care of this question mark.
This how Nora say hello?
Okay, not gonna let us jump up there. No problem, we'll go around and figure it out. So yeah, so far the game is gorgeous, plays well. They've really done a good job with it.
Hammer to your head?
And here we go with the new quests and stuff as we run around.
Ah, Savior, over here.
Away from your work bed.
Javad the Willing.
Savior,
Let's see what
thank
he's
you,
about.
and my condolences that you had to endure.
I've dealt with worse.
The idea that the car... It's completely absurd, but the louder and longer, the more support he'll get for his...
How did the
No one knows for sure. But unless they have wings, I don't see how they could have come over the...
no other way in?
The only way I know about is Baron Light. Look, if you can get to... Help me shut all the...
You said the
Okay.
bristleback.
Yes, according to Sid, the ground trembled. He took off and...
Good place to start looking.
So we need to find
Maybe-
the truth of the
and maybe then-
bristlebacks.
No, we all know who did that.
And let's cut through.
Aloy.
Hey, Ray.
Change your mind about that
Fancy a
brew?
game of strike?
There's a game and another quest.
Come
Talk
for
to
that beer
Petra,
after
our old
all, eh?
friend.
Get a pint. Wasn't expecting you.
Since when do I do it?
There's that fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That won't fix the forge, but
Like what?
well, if you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how. Anyway, to come all this way and
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they?
looking for a new home. They're camped out by, and therein lies the a Stormbird crap and Talon clean. But the refugees mustn't interrupt their.
Huh.
Yeah, well, but overall, they're not that it matters to Talon.
Yeah, so
maybe
we're gonna have to deal with these refugees.
Well, if I'm up that way.
much appreciate.
This Tallinn guy might still be in Chainscrape.
All right, so let's check out the
Can I have
game.
a word with him?
Play Machine Strike.
To revel in some
I was just...
first timer.
no.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight. Sit. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards too.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out what this game is all about. As we're exploring through the game here.
All right,
Start the beginner's
let's
tutorial.
Start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect.
Since I don't know
There's
anything about
not
the
much
game.
else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat, and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's, and your current machine has 2. So in total, your machine's combat, since my machine isn't the one attacking, it had, and just like your machine, it's not effect. So right now, the difference in this means your machine can do. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Yeah, we'd
That's
never
about
do
it
that,
for your
really, because she's going to kill my machine. Oh,
Now,
she
I'll
didn't.
let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going.
Okie
Your machine
dokie.
attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You're gonna have to move that machine downwards if you want to see this next trick. Gotta
Alright.
move your machine downwards there, Red. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first.
So priority
That's
on
why
how
sometimes
points are
losing a
distributed
piece
make a
can
big
be the
difference.
best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you.
All right, interesting
Or
enough.
you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
So there we go, one step closer to mastering the game of Machine Strike. So don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch, I should say. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to end this video, so we'll just do a quick Machine Strike beginner's tutorial, and then we will jump into following up with our main mission. Thank you all for following along. Be safe out there, and I will see you next time.